2026 Colorado DMV Motorcycle Permit Test 1225 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. To lessen your chances of being involved in an accident, you should: Option A. Ride within a foot of a vehicle in front of you. Option B. Wear dark clothing. Option C. Signal only when you feel like it. Option D. Stay alert and be prepared to act to avoid a crash. The correct answer is option D. Stay alert and be prepared to act to avoid a crash. Explanation. To reduce the risk of a crash, you should always ensure that you are visible to others. Communicate your intentions through proper use of your signals, brake light, and lane position. Maintain a space cushion around your motorcycle and consistently scan the road ahead of, behind, and next to your vehicle. Question 2. Experienced riders use the acronym SIPT as a way to remain aware of conditions around them. What does the E stand for in SIPT? Option A. Explain. Option B. Error. Option C. Execute. Option D. Early. The correct answer is option C. Execute. Explanation. SIPT is a 5-step process that experienced riders use to make judgments and take action while traveling. The letters in SIPT stand for scan, identify, predict, decide, and execute. Question 3. Keep an expanded cushion of space between your motorcycle and the vehicle in front of you. Option A. When conditions will make stopping more difficult than usual. Option B. When you want to look at the scenery. Option C. To encourage other drivers to cut you off. Option D. To prevent the driver in front of you from knowing you are there. The correct answer is option A. When conditions will make stopping more difficult than usual. Explanation. An expanded cushion of space is needed if your motorcycle will take longer than normal to stop. If the pavement is slippery, if you cannot see through the vehicle ahead of you, or if traffic is heavy and another driver may try to squeeze in front of you, open up to a larger following distance. Question 4. It is a good idea to wear reflective clothing. Option A. At night. Option B. During the day. Option C. At dusk. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. Wearing reflective and brightly colored clothing is always a good idea when riding a motorcycle. Crashes occur in broad daylight and at night, so it is best to wear highly visible clothing at any time of day. Question 5. If you must brake and swerve to avoid a hazard, you should: Option A. Do both at the same time. Option B. Do one, then the other. Option C. Always apply the brakes first, then swerve. Option D. Try instead to use only the brakes. The correct answer is option B. Do one, then the other. Explanation. If you must brake and swerve to avoid a hazard, you should perform both actions separately. Brake then swerve, or swerve then brake. Do not do both at the same time. Question 6. To carry a passenger, you must have: Option A. An extra set of foot pegs for the passenger. Option B. A seat that accommodates 2 people. Option C. Proper gear for both yourself and the passenger. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. To carry a passenger safely, you must have a seat that will properly accommodate both you and the passenger without crowding, and a set of foot pegs for the passenger. Motorcycle passengers should wear the same types of protective gear that operators wear. Question 7. When preparing to pass another vehicle on the left, you should ride in: Option A. The left side of the lane. Option B. The center of the lane. Option C. The right side of the lane. Option D. Either the right or center portions of the lane. The correct answer is option A, the left side of the lane. Explanation. When preparing to pass another vehicle on the left, you should ride in the left portion of your lane. This lane position will provide you with the most effective view of the passing lane. Question 8. When riding with a passenger, you should do all of the following, except option A, ride more slowly than you would normally. Option B, start slowing earlier than you would normally. Option C, increase your following distance. Option D, not communicate with the passenger while riding. The correct answer is option D, not communicate with the passenger while riding. Explanation. Because of a passenger's additional weight, a motorcycle will respond more slowly with a passenger on board than with just one occupant. With a passenger, you should travel a bit more slowly than you normally would, start slowing sooner than you normally would, and increase your following distance. Always warn your passenger of any special conditions ahead. Question 9. The center portion of a lane. Option A is always the best part of the lane for a motorcycle. Option B often contains oil and grease, but is usually safe for riding. Option C often contains oil and grease, and is never safe for riding. Option D is the smoothest part of the lane. The correct answer is option B. Often contains oil and grease, but is usually safe for riding. Explanation. Oily drippings from cars collect in a strip in the center of each lane. Unless the road is wet, this area still generally offers enough traction for motorcyclists to safely ride. You should still avoid riding on big buildups of oil and grease, often found at busy intersections or near toll booths. Question 10. Face shields and goggles. Option A will develop scratches and become brittle, requiring regular replacement. Option B will likely never need to be replaced. Option C should be made of breakable materials so they can break away in the event of a crash. Option D should not allow air to pass through. The correct answer is option A. Will develop scratches and become brittle, requiring regular replacement. Explanation. Face shields and goggles, being made of plastic, will develop scratches and become brittle as they age. Replace them regularly to ensure maximum protection and comfort. Question 11. Usually, a minimum following distance of blank should be maintained. Option A, 1 second. Option B, 2 seconds. Option C, 3 seconds. Option D, 4 seconds. The correct answer is option B, 2 seconds. Explanation. Generally, you should maintain a minimum following distance of 2 seconds. Increase your following distance to at least 3 seconds whenever you are riding under conditions that are less than ideal. Question 12. A plastic, shatter-resistant face shield protects the wearer from Option A, insects. Option B, headlight glare. Option C, noise. Option D, sunshine. The correct answer is option A, insects. Explanation. In addition to protecting your face from injury in a crash, a face shield protects you from wind, dust, dirt, rain, insects, and pebbles thrown up from surrounding vehicles. Question 13. Unlike most food and drinks, alcohol does not need to be digested. This means that Option A, within minutes of being consumed, the alcohol reaches the brain and begins to affect the drinker. Option B, the alcohol never gets removed from the body. Option C, it takes a long time to feel the effects of alcohol. Option D, once it is in your system, your body gets rid of the alcohol quickly. The correct answer is option A. Within minutes of being consumed, the alcohol reaches the brain and begins to affect the drinker. Explanation. Because it does not have to be digested, alcohol enters a person's bloodstream quickly and reaches the brain within minutes. It gets eliminated from the body at a relatively slow rate, about 1 drink per hour. Question 14. The front brake is option A, too dangerous to be used by inexperienced operators. Option B, best when used by itself. Option C, meant to occasionally assist the rear brake. Option D, to be used with the rear brake. The correct answer is option D, to be used with the rear brake. Explanation. Use both the front and rear brakes every time you slow or stop. Question 15. As weight transfers to the front of your bike while you are braking, you should: option A, gradually increase pressure to the front brake. Option B, use more rear brake pressure. Option C, not worry. The weight transfer will not have an effect on your motorcycle. Option D, try to lock the front tire. The correct answer is option A. Gradually increase pressure to the front brake. Explanation. While you are braking, gradually increase the amount of pressure applied to the front brake lever as the weight of the bike is transferred forward to the front tire. Question 16. When riding with a passenger, you should: option A, assume the passenger has traveled by motorcycle before. Option B, not assume the passenger has traveled by motorcycle before and explain the process. Option C, not let them ask questions. Option D, not bother with explaining anything since they are only a passenger and not in control of the motorcycle. The correct answer is option B. Not assume the passenger has traveled by motorcycle before and explain the process. Explanation. A motorcycle passenger needs to understand how to ensure a safe ride for both themselves and the operator. An operator should never assume the passenger already knows what to do. Give a passenger complete instructions before every ride. Question 17. When stopping behind a vehicle, you should: option A, stop far behind the vehicle, then slowly creep up. Option B, stay well behind the vehicle. Option C, make a quick stop right behind the vehicle. Option D, stay about 4 car lengths behind the vehicle. The correct answer is option B. Stay well behind the vehicle. Explanation. Stay well behind the vehicle in front of you, even if you are both stopped. The vehicle could back up unexpectedly, or you may need space to get out of the way of another vehicle bearing down on you from behind. Question 18. When securing a load, you should place the load: option A, as high as possible. Option B, as low as possible. Option C, on a sissy bar. Option D, only on one side of the motorcycle. The correct answer is option B, as low as possible. Explanation. Secured loads should be low. Putting them too high up, such as on a sissy bar, can raise the motorcycle's center of gravity and upset its balance. Loads should be as evenly distributed as possible on each side of the motorcycle to avoid pulling the bike to one side. Question 19. If you are not traveling slowly enough when shifting into a lower gear, the option A, motorcycle could lurch and the rear tire could skid. Option B, motorcycle could accelerate too quickly. Option C, front tire will likely skid. Option D, engine will make a loud noise. The correct answer is option A. Motorcycle could lurch and the rear tire could skid. Explanation. If you are not riding slowly enough when shifting into a lower gear, the motorcycle will lurch and the rear wheel may skid. Question 20. When riding through a curve, a group of motorcyclists should: option A, ride in a staggered formation. Option B, ride in a single file formation. Option C, ride in a side-by-side formation. Option D, use both lanes if possible. The correct answer is option B. Ride in a single file formation. Explanation. While a staggered formation is generally recommended, riders in a group should move into a single file formation when taking curves, taking turns, entering a highway, or leaving a highway. Question 21. To be effective, a face shield should not: Option A, be free of scratches. Option B, allow clear views to both sides. Option C, be airtight. Option D, fasten securely. The correct answer is option C, be airtight. Explanation. An effective face shield should be free of scratches, be resistant to penetration, allow clear views to both sides, fasten securely, permit air to pass through, and provide enough space for eyeglasses or sunglasses to be worn underneath. It is important for a face shield to permit the passage of air because an airtight face shield can create fogging and make it difficult for a rider to see. Question 22. To help provide space for drivers attempting to merge into your lane from an entrance ramp, you should: Option A, stay in your lane. Option B, merge into the next lane, if possible. Option C, not worry about it, since they are the ones trying to merge. Option D, ride on the far left shoulder. The correct answer is option B, merge into the next lane, if possible. Explanation. Drivers merging onto a highway and into your lane may not notice your motorcycle. Give them plenty of space to safely merge by moving into a different lane, if you can. Question 23. A group of riders should pass another vehicle. Option A, in a staggered formation. Option B, in a pyramid formation. Option C, one at a time. Option D, in a splintered formation. The correct answer is option C, one at a time. Explanation. On a two-lane highway, a group of riders should pass another vehicle one at a time. The second rider should not begin to pass until the first rider has safely re-entered the original lane. Riders should continue in this pattern until they have all safely passed the vehicle. Question 24. When turning left, you should: Option A, press the right hand grip. Option B, press the left hand grip. Option C, press both hand grips at the same time. Option D, not press either hand grip. The correct answer is option B, press the left hand grip. Explanation. A motorcycle must lean to make a turn. To make it lean in the appropriate direction, press the hand grip in the direction you want to turn. Question 25. Can clothing help prevent injuries in the event of a crash? Option A, no, clothing is not really for protection. Option B, no, clothing is more of a personal choice. Option C, yes, but only if garments are very loose and flap in the wind. Option D, yes, if pants and a jacket cover your arms and legs completely. The correct answer is option D. Yes, if pants and a jacket cover your arms and legs completely. Explanation. Appropriate clothing can reduce the risk of injury in a crash. Choose a jacket and pants that cover your arms and legs, are made of sturdy material, and are snug enough that they do not flap in the wind.